Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I'm here with a review for Transformers Galactic Trials on Xbox. Now this released on the 11th of October 2024, developed by 3D Clouds and published by Outright Games Limited, who were kind of sending me a copy as part of their Outright Ambassador program. So huge thank you to them for that. Now this has released on all platforms. It's on your PlayStations, your Nintendos, PC and Xbox. On Xbox digitally, it is a Play Anywhere title, so you get it on Xbox One, Series X and S and PC, which is nice. And it has up to 2-player local co-op. So this is a nice twist to a Transformers game in the fact that it is a racing, like arcadey racing combat game. And the story goes that evil NEMESIS Prime has stolen the Prime Relics, and these are like relics which bestow incredible powers on whoever possesses them. And now the Autobots and Decepticons are sort of fighting in this race to recover the relics, basically to save Cybertron. Now, I played this with my kids. The footage you're seeing on the screen is either me and my child playing it, or both my children playing it, and we had a lot of fun. It's a little confusing at first for kids, I feel, because there's so much going on the screen. There's a lot to take in with the things in the background and everything like that, and multiple routes on the tracks. But once they got used to it, they were really enjoying it. Now, I would like to have seen more than 2-player co-op, like multiplayer. I'd like to see maybe 4-player would have been nice. And there are a variety of different characters, 11 all in, to eventually unlock and play as, including like the classics like Bumblebee, Megatron and Optimus Prime. You will have to unlock a lot of the characters. I think you get 4 to begin with. Some of them are completable, completely campaign to unlock, and some are complete certain challenges to unlock. Now, as you're playing through the game, you'll unlock new skins as well, and new skills for your characters. Now, one thing I will say, there aren't any sort of pickups as such. You have a boost, and it's very much a drift-based racing game. It reminded me of Sonic and Sega Racing, where you have to drift around constantly to get around the maps, and that gives you a good boost out of them, and it builds up your boost meter. Outside of that, though, there are no pickups that you can get to like attack your enemies or anything. You can go into a battle mode at times, and this is like a forced change, and you'll turn into robots, and you'll have to run around these sections, blasting a few like NPC enemies, shooting levers to progress and stuff like that. Now, eventually you will unlock relics and stuff which you're able to sort of customize, which will give you better attacks and weapons and stuff, but there's no things to drive around and pick up like on the tracks. Now, the game features 10 tracks in all, and a few different game modes, but the majority of them are basically just like championship or challengers or like single race. Outside of that, there isn't a whole host of content, and I hope maybe they add some DLC, or they make a sequel in the future and expand on this, because it's a cool idea, and the drifting feels really good in the game. I just feel like there's more to it, and it's a little bit awkward at times. Sometimes you get stuck and trying to reverse out of it's a bit naff. I do like that you've got a bash button that goes like bashes left and right. That kind of reminds me of the Cars video games, the Cars 2 one in particular. There's jump pads and things like that to go around, and it is a fun little game. Some of the challenges are extremely difficult, I'd say, for kids anyway, and people that aren't super like into racing games, especially arcade ones. And unfortunately, they are required to unlock all of the characters. But you could get so much out of this. There's, like I say, you can mess around with the different relics to build a better sort of character class for yourself. And while it is a little rough around the edges, it's a fun little concept that I hope gets built on in future. Now, on Xbox, it's available right now, priced at $34.99. And like I say, it is available on other platforms. Bear in mind, this is aimed at a younger audience. I feel like Transformers fans would like it. It does have dialogue, it does have a story behind it, it does have some cool different characters and stuff like that to check out. I do like the bit where you go into the sort of robot form, but I feel like there should be a little bit more to do in it. All in all, though, a fun little game. Maybe wait for it to be patched because there's a few little glitches here and there, but nothing that really takes away from the fun. My kids enjoyed it, and they're sort of like heading on to 10 now. Definitely, probably more fun for that sort of age and upwards. All in all, a fun little Transformers game, and not the worst Transformers game I have ever played, because there are a lot of them out there. This one is actually really enjoyable. But hit that like button, guys, hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon for more gaming content. Bye for now.